connectivity is around us everywhere. If you think about it, I'm sure if I look around this audience, and I hope you all are all Verizon subscribers, and if you're not, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ask you to leave. But in all honesty, when we think about all the connectivity we have in our homes, in our cars, and what the future is going to be like, we can't not have the investments in wireless technology and fiber optics into tablets, applications, all of those things that really create a sustainable ecosystem. And what's happening in South LA with folks like with Derek from Plug-in South LA, with folks like the Brotherhood Crusade, other organizations like the Los Angeles Urban League that are bringing these sort of social justice concerns that are important to our local communities. How do we hear about this information? How do we get access to it? Tablets, devices, phones. So having those sort of connected tools is critical, particularly for South LA, to be able to thrive and to be able to leverage those sort of economic opportunities that result from being an investor, being an entrepreneur, really creating that ecosystem so that it is sustainable. And connectivity is what's going to make sure, well, connectivity is really the DNA that's going to make that all happen. So when I think about what the vision for South LA should look like, it starts with education. I manage our external affairs, our public policy, external engagements with community organizations, but I'm especially proud of my work with the Verizon Foundation. I lead our initiatives in 18 states, including California, so I spend a lot of time in this state because education is so critical and important, particularly for kids K through 12. We need to make sure that we are giving them the finest STEM and STEAM opportunities that are out there because they are going to be our future engineers. They're going to be our future technologists. There's 4 million jobs that are open right now in the tech field, and we can't find enough talent to fill those jobs. So by us being able to leverage our partnerships, working with all the groups that I've talked about, with Derek's organization, Plug-in South LA, Brotherhood Crusade, all the local community groups, we need to figure out a way to make sure that education is a priority to create that talent pipeline that we need for the jobs of tomorrow. Talked about collaboration and partnerships. That's critical. You got to be able to talk local to local. You got to be able to talk with your community groups about what's important to you and be able to address those issues with your community leaders. And I'm especially proud of the fact that Mayor Garcetti is going to be here sometime later today. He's a big champion for technology. And I just want to read one quote from him because it really does underscore the significance of technology to us as Los Angelinos. So if you haven't heard, or if you did hear on Tuesday, our chairman and CEO, Lowell McAdam, announced that Los Angeles will be a 5G city. So I just want to read this quote real quick to you. And Mayor Garcetti starts with, "Innovation, hard work, and creativity are the foundation of Los Angeles. And that's why we are proud to partner with Verizon to be the first city in America to start building their 5G network. It's actually one of the first few cities. But the 5G network is important in terms of building this network, is important for businesses and residents, which will open doors to opportunity and inspire the next generation of tech leaders and entrepreneurs." So just listen to some of those words that he's talked about. Innovation, hard work, creativity. Look all around Los Angeles right now. There's so much activity that's going on right now that's all going to be connected by technology. You have the Rams. You have the Chargers here now. There's a lot of work going on in Inglewood. You have the Olympics coming. Before that, you're going to have the Super Bowl. Just think about all of those events and the people that are going to be going to those events, and what are they going to be doing? All on their phones. They're going to be capturing a digital experience that they want to share with their friends. And the way we're going to do that is through our investments in 5G right here in Los Angeles. So I know I've talked a couple minutes too long, but I just really wanted to share the significance of why Verizon wants to partner with Los Angeles, why we want to partner with our local communities, why it's significant in terms of making sure that we create our next tech leaders of tomorrow, and I'm sure they're scattered out around this room. You saw the kids outside. They're coding. They're doing things that I can't even imagine. And they're going to be creating the future for all of us that's going to be so important as Los Angelinos. So let me stop right there. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the program. We're so excited to be a sponsor of today's event, and I hope amongst all of you that you talk to yourselves about the importance of technology in our community, why we need these critical investments. What is the value proposition to you personally? Is it education? Is it healthcare? Is it transportation? I'm sure some of you had a hard time getting here with all the traffic, getting around. Autonomous vehicles, that's our future. So let's drive it. Thank you.